Okay, take a look at how to improve this watercolor painting from here. And even though you are not really want to change much of the background, but I still want to talk about the background, I'm going to tell you why. Before we go into the background, let's talk about something else could be very misleading, very confusing, very easy to create miscommunication. One thing is the end over here. This looks like there's a part of the tree, the back of the tree, because you have it almost so suggested like this, and something going on in the back like that because color different between the inside and outside. In that case, I would try not to make this to be the shape like this. It should look like a part of the tree or something in the background. I'll make it a little bit more clear. In that case, I'm going to have a new layer. I'm going to pick the color over here. I would have this a little bit more clear like this. Now it's a little bit more obvious as a part of the tail, part of the bird's body, not really become part of the background. Okay, so that would be good. Even though I would like it a little bit more thinner, but this would be better better than what it was. It's less confusing. It will be also good to have this color the same as the outside color, so you can apply this kind of little warmer color in here too. Otherwise, you have to make this a little bit lighter to matching and similar to this value. Okay, so either way, you try to make the tail less confusion. The second thing is over here, there's also looks like this could be not the bird's body. This will look like something wrapped around the tree. In that case, I would try to either break this like that, so that it would less confusion. Okay, like that. So this would be more showing that, okay, this is the tree. But if you don't have that, this will look like a wrap around something, right? Now finally, I have to say you did a great job on the tree texture. That is so beautiful, so good. Maybe somewhere over here you would want to have a little color to be a little bit more clear. Somewhere have a few lines. Okay, pick a little darker color. So I'm gonna have a little bit sharper detail somewhere. And maybe a little bit sharper over here at the front. A little bit somewhere over here, because this is very close to us, so should be have a little line like that. It'll be a little bit more contrast, right? That it will give better suggestions. So this is good. Now finally, there's a great job on those contrast, making the head of these two birds come out really nice. It will be nice to I also like the shadow that you put it over here to make this bird showing a little bit better. All right, but on this side, I need a little bit darker tone, and so because it looks like it need to be some suggestions here, so I'm gonna make this need to be a little bit darker tone. Okay. Just squint your eye, you can see there's a value different. And I'm going to soften that. And when you're doing with watercolor, make a little, use the water to wash over. It's very easy to make it smooth. Okay, now finally we come to the background. Because the first impression that I saw, this bird, it really totally lost into the background. Even though the color is different, but the value very much the same. When you squint your eye, you don't see much difference. So I have to say that I'm going to pick this color. I'm going to make it a little bit darker coming in here. All right, so I'm going to make this just a little bit darker. Doesn't have to be really dark. Now you're gonna see. Right, doesn't necessary making it too dark. That's good. Just a little bit gradient wash coming down. Here you go. Just do a little wash. You can wet the color over here and then put this gray color in. That should be good enough. So I'm going to make this a little bit softer. Alright. Now this head pop up a lot more interesting. Let's make this color over here too and make a little bit similar value. So it'll be less confusion. So I'm gonna, on the other side, I can make a little bit warmer. Pick a warmer color. Like that. Here you go. Remove that. Maybe a little bit more orange color. So I'm gonna coming up over here. A little bit more orange color. A little bit lighter. Here you go. Now I'm going to make it softer. Here you go. Now the tail will be less confusion. You don't need to be shy about the tail. You can just say, this is the tail. So I think this is good. I am going to show it before and after how it looked like. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller so you can see. Ooh, okay. Now it looks like it'll be blended in like that. Okay. Now let's take a look. Alright, first take a look at the background. Doesn't have to be very big contrast. In the reference, maybe too much contrast already, but over here, it needs some contrast, right? If it doesn't have contrast, just looking at that, the head really confusing. Now it's a little bit more clear, as well as the background over here. It's really the color blending. And so when you paint this, you might want to paint the background without leaving this out. Okay, just paint from here all the way over here. Don't paint around the shape because the whole shape is actually darker than the outside. So don't worry about that. Paint all over on the background over there. It make it a little bit more consistent, much softer. Okay. And the neck over here, let's take a look. See that's much lighter. It need to be organized a little bit. Make a little bit shadow over there. And as well as give it a few deeper line on the front over here. That definitely make it much better. So hopefully this is helpful for you to think, maybe not really much about what you're going to do with this painting, but what you're going to do in the following paintings.